Your tax dollars are paying for a new headquarters for the Davidson County Sheriff's Department, but how much it will actually cost is a mystery. And it points to a real problem with how Metro has funded some of its building projects. News 4 investigator Nancy Amons pressing for answers. She's live on South 5th Street for us tonight. Nancy?
Well, Tom, how do you start a multi-million-dollar building project without knowing the final price tag? That's what we've been asking about this big new government building going up on the other side of this fence from me in East Nashville. Your Metro tax dollars are building what will be a new home for the Sheriff's Department's 200 employees. But ask, what will it cost? The sheriff has no idea.
We weren't in charge of the project. We didn't have the contractors working for us as I had asked.
Mayor John Cooper learned last week the headquarters building was already underway, even though there wasn't enough money set aside to finish it. Council appropriated $21 million in the 2016-17 capital budget. But the project will cost far more, some $17 million more.
You've just gotten started, and yet you're $17 million short. Where was that supposed to come from?
The Sheriff's Headquarters project is being overseen by Metro's Department of General Services. They put the job out for bid. These documents show Bell Construction was chosen to complete the project for $20.8 million. Did General Services think they could really build it for that? Apparently not. Today, a spokesman said, quote, "We anticipated receiving full funding in the next capital spending plan."
That was the norm of the way business was being conducted.
The norm was a mess.
Right. And I have shared that concern with Mayor Cooper.
This isn't the first time the sheriff has complained about the process, which gives him no oversight over the bottom line. Check out this letter he wrote to then-Mayor Megan Barry in 2015. At that time, General Services was going to oversee the construction of the new jail. Hall wasn't happy that he would have no control over the project, warning that if there were delays and increased costs, he wouldn't take responsibility. And we're not the only ones questioning the way Metro funds projects without having the money on hand. The state comptroller's office recently raised red flags. General Services said today if they don't receive full funding for the sheriff's headquarters in the next capital spending plan, quote, "We will halt construction."
The city has been doing this for a long time. I believe we need to change the process moving forward, but we're not the example to set. We've done it the way that they ask us to do it.
Nancy Amons reporting live for us in Nashville tonight. So isn't a bid supposed to be a firm price, Nancy?
Exactly, and here's the bid document. It shows $20.8 million, and it says that's for project completion. That's supposed to be for the whole project. When I asked General Services about that today, they said the bid was for what they called evaluation purposes. I've never heard of that. They plan to amend the contract to $32 million if the money is approved. And remember, it started at $20.8 million. Tom?